Yeah, Ty, I ain't gonna lie, nigga. This some bullshit right now, dog. I ain't gonna lie, Ty. If I went on this phone, nigga, I'd be like, hey, yo, bro, give me the force win. Fuck this shit, bro. I'm just chilling on the phone, nigga.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the San Francisco 49ers and the Dallas Cowboys. These NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. Return starts from the goal line. Shoots away from one. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him. offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, hits Prescott. Bails out of the pocket quick. They're going deep here. He's got it deep downfield. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today, boys. I love that.
Get him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who could, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronk. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Running for the marker with Williams. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. 1st down, here's Dak. Completed over the middle. He's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Cowboys with their first shot inside the red zone. They've got 1st and 10 right along the 20. They toss to Williams, headed right. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
You know, we love to talk about corners, those corners that both love to tackle and cover. It's kind of the same thing with these defensive ends. Most of them love sacks. They love rushing the quarterback. But those that run down and toss play like that, they separate themselves from others.
They get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Aubrey puts it through. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal. Here's Prescott. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Not the way you want to start your game, but the pick was dropped, so the opening drive continuing now with second down. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. He's going well so far. A nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up first and 10. Purdy throwing here to start. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. On the gun is Purdy. Completes it downfield to Pearson. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that gives the 49ers the first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Reeled in by George Kittle. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers finish up their opening drive. George Kittle, the touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for him, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Escapes the defender. And this drive will start inside the 25. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Here we go.
Dak caught the play fake. Throwing the ground complete. Well, he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Dallas first down. Only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. Prescott on first and 10. Out left, Glenn makes the grab. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. Tackle made at the 47.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
On second down, a run with Williams. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too.
13 yards on the play.
1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Hey, kill. Everybody kill.
From the gun is Prescott. Rams got it on the sideline. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Give to Williams from the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Prescott now on third down. Into the hands of Pickett. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's another Cowboys first down.
In the red zone now. Has him on the quick hitter. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a second quarter lead. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Purdy gets this from the pistol. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 22 out of that play. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down, Purdy to throw. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
He's not going to get any further after that catch. Tackle made at the 29-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
To the air again, Purdy. Left side, secured by Ayuk. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers tie things up at 14.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Returnable from the 2. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
And they're on the 17-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take quietly. Wait, take
Play action now for Prescott. He rolls to his right. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for 2nd.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Pass brought in. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on to the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Prescott to throw here, 3rd and 2. And that one's incomplete for now. It brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Don't want to give them another shot at 3rd down, so they'll bring up 4th while they can and decline the flag. Cowboys punting it away here on 4th, and it's the long-time vet Bryan Anger on now. To the line. 1st and 10. Play action now with Purdy. Lasers this one deep down the middle. It connects on the deep shot. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. This play goes for 36. And that gives the 49ers the 1st. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. 1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Into the hands of Kittle. He has them a 1st down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Again, it's Brock Purdy. That's caught, and it's Kittle. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice 1st and goal here from the 2.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal. McCaffrey gets in, touchdown San Francisco. The 49ers get some late points and the lead. Christian McCaffrey the touchdown. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Extra point set right down the middle. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Hey, Ty, did he get ball first?
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah!
1st down, here's Dak. Finds a seam down the middle. To the 30. He's at the 10. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys earn the chance to tie it before halftime. George Pickens the touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And And the Cowboys tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. There will lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
On third down, Purdy. Kittle makes the catch. That's the first down, and he's still going. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco. So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35. First down throw by Purdy. It's completed right side. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. On the line for another first and 10. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
Get set.
Stick into the air here. It's Purdy. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. So second down coming up. Eddie Pinheiro out to try to put up 3 here for the Niners. This only a chip shot from the right half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Niners take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. From the gun is Purdy. To the left side and wheeled in by Kittle. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Yet again, he finds Kittle. This one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stop quickly. Catch moves him to the 48. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that gives the 49ers the first.
48-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Finds the in route complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New set of downs for him from the 31. To throw again, it's Purdy. He's got it in close. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a first and goal.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
McCaffrey does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Purdy throwing here. Caught out wide. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Going after it from Pinheiro is up and good. And the 49ers make it a 10-point ball game. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Turpin with a return. Good work so far. He's got room. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
Boys take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. Off the play fake, hits Prescott. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And the 49ers have it down near the opposing 40 after the return is stopped. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who senses the need for a splash play and delivers.
We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Now it's Purdy. He's got it. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers parlay the interception into points. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the 49ers take a 3-possession lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, first and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. That one was incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice choke plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a
Here we
gain
go,
of
46, 46.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Prescott now to throw on third down. He's got it, complete to Pickens. Finally caught and he lost the football. And this is picked up by the 49ers. And they can't come to return together, but they do have the football. They've got on their side of the field.
Well, that call came at just the right time to rip a hole in the defense. And it should have been a play that knocked them on their backs and led to points. One player's tireless effort stole the ball, stole the momentum, stole the shot, and averted a complete disaster.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop them up. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grow their lead on the turnover. George Kittle, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers make it a 24-point ball game. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff.
Pinheiro set to kick off.
Turpin with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 24.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
46. Yeah, very.
Dak now from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. But the heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like...
Avoids a defender. We've got a full race. He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit in that first down.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Prescott here from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's marked down. Looks like at the 32-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Dak throwing again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
That's land running slant. And they hold him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's Prescott, first and 10. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Jabril Peppers with the pick. And the 49ers are going to return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled. Oh, boy. They cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these.
Big game downfield. And he gets this down near the 30. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
And the 49ers first down. First and 10 at the 31.
We're down to one quarter before we determine our wild card winner. The 49ers with the football, hoping to close out a playoff victory. New set of downs for him from the 31. First down, Purdy to throw. Throwing to the back of the end zone. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, second and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Catch is made in close. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal.
You know these teams, they track.